Mr. Odongo Peter, senior teacher in charge of academics in the school. I want to take this opportunity to inform you that I joined this school in 2015. And since I joined the school 2015, I've seen tremendous performance when it comes to academics. And being a person who value academics very much, the school administration, that is the head teacher, saw it good that he appoints me as the person in charge of academics in the whole school. And I want to assure you that as I picked up the responsibility, we've seen the mean scores of the school going upwards. It is because of the programs that we put in place. For us to realize performance in school, there are things that we put in place so that we realize this performance. Number one, we look at the time management. When you come to Kakamega Primary and Junior School, on matters to do with the time management, teachers, learners, and even parents have really impressed this, because we know it is by doing so that we realize the performance. We've seen as from that is 2015, when we compare the scores in KCPE, they have been increasing. And when you look at the slots that we've been sending to national schools, you go to each and every national school, the super ones, you will find at least 2 or 3 learners from Kakamega Primary. And that is something to be proud of as a school. And we want to assure the parents that if they want a place where they can take their learners, then it is Kakamega Primary and Junior. As we are talking now, teachers have been assigned, and we want to appreciate our teachers. Each one of them know his or her role. As we are talking, we have what we call empowering teachers, so that they are able to deliver what is expected of them. And for us to realize those results that we are talking about, it is something that is and requires collective responsibility, where parents are brought on board, teachers are brought on board, and learners are also brought on board. We have what we call academic clinics. This is where a parent is invited to come so that we are able to discuss the performance of an individual. And in so doing, we've seen these learners improving tremendously. A case where a child comes from another school with less than 300 marks, that is when we used to have KCP, but leaving this school with 400, we have to say that indeed we are impressing academics. And being that it is this academics that will now decide the future of this learner, we want to assure you, even with the CBC, we have really impressed it. We've seen talents being nurtured. We've seen children, those that were challenged somewhere. When it comes to talents, running, athletics, we find them doing very well. As we are talking now, we have those learners who have participated up to national level. And we want to appreciate, because this is an all-round school where we impress those talents that learners have. And therefore, the message maybe that I would wish to send to the public is that you are looking for a good public primary school, Kakamega is a place for you to bring your child. When I joined this school, that is in 2015, we had some programs that I had adapted in one of the private schools around. I'll not mention the name. And those programs, I initiated them in this school. And I think that is the reason why the head of the institution saw it that I man that docket of academics. Number one, it is about the program. We came and introduced what we call library lessons. And this is where our learners, right away from grade 1 to grade 9, we have a session where they just read storybooks. And that time, they are specifically guided on what they're supposed to be reading. And in so doing, we have seen their language policy increasing We've seen scores in languages doing very well. We have what we call math hour. We discovered that they also have a challenge in mathematics. And for us to improve in that area of mathematics, we came up with math hour, where learners are able to calculate. It is purely mathematics. You go to grade 1, you'll find them calculating. You go to grade 9, they're calculating. And where they have challenges, the teachers have come in to assist where necessary. So the scores when it comes to mathematics are very wonderful. And we want to impress this thing called STEM. And that's why we have the contests going on. We have the dictation going on. We have maktaba. We have composition writing. Now, when CBC came in place, there was this issue of no composition writing. But learners in our school, we kept on writing because we knew that minus writing, the acquisition of writing skill may not be in these learners. So as Kakamega Primary, those are some of the things we have dwelt on to ensure that these learners get what is expected of them. And we have also ensured that teachers do not miss lessons. We have what we call lesson attendance sheets. We have them in all the streams, and in each and every stream, we have a class prefect who monitors on behalf of the school administration, just in case a teacher fails. But I want to assure you, here in Kakamega Primary, unless otherwise, teachers don't miss lessons. And that is now what gives us a plus when it comes to performance.